Hello, colleagues. Welcome to Friday. It's been a busy week, lots of deadlines today as well. So hopefully you can find 5 minutes to catch up on some of the tech things that are going on. My first tip, I'm going to talk about something that's been around for a while. It's called Microsoft Reflect. And Reflect is actually a free product from Microsoft, which is standalone. You can just go into type in Microsoft Reflect and sign in, but it's actually built into the Teams side of things as well. And it's really useful to actually just get a sort of like a temperature check or a pulse check of things that are going on within your classroom. Particularly useful, I think, for tutors or class teachers. I've been using it for some time now, and you can actually find it on the side rail here when you click on apps and then you search for Reflect. You can then pin it to the side here. I think I've already got it down here anyway. It's called Reflect. Look there, search for apps. So if I just searched it, it will come up like this, and then you can pin it like this, right click and pin, and it will appear there all the time. So let's just have a little look at some of the things that are in there. You can see here you've got these meditation exercises, daily moves, little games that you can play, podcasts, stories. You can favorite some of those things now, but these things here are new in terms of they've obviously done a link with Calm, and now there's this Disney Pixar's Inside Out side of things. Just have a play around with those things. But the way I use it is in my Year 8 team here. I've got a Reflect, and what I do is you can see here, these are the reflects that I've done. I don't want to click on that because then you'll start to see the students' names, but it's just a very simple question. How's your week been and things like this, and the students can. What I like about it is that the answers are quite quick, and so it's not something that's going to take them a long time to be able to do, because it is so quick and so simple. I don't think that they are taking too much time to overthink it, and that what you're getting is probably a natural reaction. And so over time, that builds a bigger picture as to what's going on within your class. It doesn't have to be a tutor group. It can be any of your lessons. Just you can do like an exit ticket or a hinge question within your lesson itself. So have a little play around with the resources in there. Now, I've taken quite a long time on that. I want to stay in Teams because in the team side of things, you can set assignments. Now, lots of people ask us, so it's like, well, where do we set assignments? Do we set an assignment in Teams, or do we set it in Google Classroom, or do we put it into Firefly? It doesn't matter. Everything pulls through into the Firefly tasks anyway. So if you write it in Teams or if you write it in Google Classroom, it will surface in the tasks in Firefly so that parents and students can see it anyway. But I'm just going to create a task in here. Let's give it an assignment. And what I'm going to do is going to create a reading task. It's got some pop-ups here. What I want to do though is down here, if you see on the assignments, I've got these things called learning accelerators. And the learning accelerators at the moment that are switched on for us are reading progress and search progress. I'm just going to click on reading progress, and it's going to say, right, okay. So if I was asking the students to read a passage from a textbook or a class reader or anything else, or I can just generate one. So I'm just going to generate one now in interest of time. I'm going to choose the arts, year 6. Let's leave this on here, generate the passage. So it will go off and generate the passage. If I think that passage is a little bit too easy, then I can increase its complexity, and it will ask the students to read this out aloud and then do analysis of it. Now, that's been around for some time, but what is new is this bit down here, which is the ability for you to test comprehension. So it's easy, not easy, but many students, when they read, they may not necessarily be able to comprehend what is happening within that passage, what's between the lines itself. So now you can click on this and you can generate some questions, or you can add your questions based upon this. This is using AI to determine the sentiment that is within the passage itself and generate some questions. So I think very powerful, very useful, a different type of assignment that you can set to your students. I'm conscious of time. It looks like I've been speaking for some time. Let me just click on this. Yeah, I'm at 4 minutes 50 seconds. So my goodness, only 2 things that I've spoken about today, but I think 2 powerful things within the Teams ecosystem that you could explore and play with. Bye-bye.